busy weekend here. We're finally getting things set up. I know we were going to try and get some video of setting up our new winter paddock for our goats and pig, but it rained the entire time.
For like 2 weeks.
Always. It was just miserable. But we finally got it done.
In the rain.
There's Lily. Hi, Lily. Oh, there's just so much rain.
And as with Mother Nature, as she goes with things, as soon as we got done and put animals in it, it stopped.
Yeah.
But the big reason we had to get this paddock built is because the paddock they were in is a mud hole.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. So,
just over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, she just started tearing it up.
Yep, it started raining and she got bored and started rooting around, and it's wintertime, so there's a lot less forages out there for her, so she was digging up every little root she could find. So her old paddock is soup, which we kind of wanted because that's going to be where we're putting in, hopefully, our greenhouse. Wink, wink, nod, nod at the NRCS people.
Right.
But what we do want to talk about is some things that are going to make your life a little easier with fence, because I've done more miles than I can remember of fence. So let's show you some things. So my little wire down here is high, so you may see me get jolted pretty good. But these are those Swift Block, whatever they're called. I think it's Swift Block corner braces. Now, you can get on Amazon and buy them for like $25 per corner. And what I've noticed is there is a right way to do these, and there is a way that's going to make you hate your life. So, you want to do a 7-foot minimum post on your corner. You want to do like a 6-foot post for your sides, and a 5-foot or a 6-foot post for your centerpiece. So you drive this post in first at your corner, and you put the nubbies facing away from one of your 90 degrees. Then you measure out this post about 4 feet, somewhere in there. You put this post in with the nubbies facing towards your corner, and you do this one 4 feet, nubbies facing towards your corner. And then, as you can see, the nubbies are facing out on this one. You have to drive this post in close in order to keep the bottom of this from pulling out when you put a tension on your bottom piece of wire on here, and when you put your electric fence wire on. So you can also use this is our 8-strand ag fence, so you're going to have something sturdy to go, or sturdy to pull against. So you can also use them to just make a straight line corner. They also make kits where you can do a gate. Like if I wanted to hang a lightweight gate off of this, all I would do was run a loop of wire here with a twister post, a tensioner, tension this up, and then I can hang a gate off of this. But we're not going that far. When you're putting your electric wire on, every wire that has a tensioner should have a spring like this. Now what this spring is going to do is, as this wire heats and cools, that spring will maintain your tension against it. Because an electric fence does not work if it's not tight.
Everyone came out to say hi. Hi, Piglet. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, girl. Pigs just love a good scratch. Whoops. Lily touched the wire. Oh, dear. They're still learning about the hot wires and not to mess with them. These guys all used to be big escapees. We had Premier One electric netting, chicken netting, and they learned how to get underneath them and just go under it, and they didn't care. So that's why they had to be in more permanent structures, fences, so that they can't escape.
So the reason we have T-posts in those other sections is because I don't know if that's our permanent spots or not. So I left myself extra space on my wire. And it's not going to take me a lot to pull those T-posts out in order to redo these. And when we finally decide on where we're wanting to put our permanent fence at, it'll get something a lot closer to this, like it's over there. It's super muddy, so this is still pretty shaky. But what this is doing is this is giving me a sturdy spot to pull this wire against, because you want a lot of tension on this wire. A tight fence keeps an animal in. If it's a loose fence, when they come up and they push on it, they'll feel that slack, and it'll encourage them to start messing with your fences more often, which means you're going to have a harder time keeping them in, especially something like goats or a pig, or if you have a bull that's...
Or a boy.
Young boys like to climb on fences. So I mean, it's just simple. Took a chainsaw, knocked some stuff out, basic building strategies to where this is all, like it might shake this way, but this way we're pretty sturdy. Well, I say that as everything shakes. When it dries up, if it ever dries up.
Yeah, this is where everything drains down. So it's hard to kind of tell. Our property is one giant hill, so everything drains from those way back tree line all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And then we end up with this right in front of the barn.
Which there will be...
We're working on it.
French drain going
We're working on it. In the meantime, Piglet loves it. We've dug a little trench to help let water go through, so it's escaping instead of pooling. But then inside, we've got a huge barn. So this used to be our chicken coop. So we've got our old nesting boxes still in there. We might end up cleaning that up and selling them, or seeing if there's someone who needs it. Because they're all in the mobile coop now. So they've got this whole big pen. The goats have a suspended platform to get away from the pig if they want to, with their water and minerals and hay. But all this straw, all this bedding, all this room to be in out of the out of the weather. What are you doing, buddy?
Scratching his chin.
This is Snarler. He's our little Nigerian dwarf. Hi, bud. I think he'll be 2 in February. Hi. He's a sweetheart. He always wants love. You got cobwebs on you, though. Good boy. Yeah. Me no name like Snarler, but he's a sweetie. So I hope this helps anyone out. It's not that hard of a process once you get started. It's just a lot of manual labor, which is, sweat equity into your property, into your farm. And you can see everybody loves it. I wish we could have gotten some video while we were putting everything together, but like we said, it's been raining and we can't help the rain. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.
If you got questions, put them in the comment section.
Absolutely.
Miles and miles of fence in the mountains of Colorado. So, let us know. Hope it helps.